Dear diary, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to talk about Mont Guerlain bloom. Mont Guerlain bloom of rose. Oh, this is the front with the wording. Alright, so this is Mont Guerlain bloom of rose. Okay, I have to be honest and say that actually bloom of rose is not my planned purchase. I thought it was Mont Guerlain Intense. I asked the salesperson online whether this is the Intense, and she said yes, and then I paid, and then I only realized that it is not the Mont Guerlain Intense, it is Mont Guerlain bloom of rose. Well, so I bought it accidentally, by mistake. But anyway, I do enjoy this one. I have to say I enjoy most of the Guerlain fragrances. You would have to, I think I would have to say that I have developed some favoritism, towards this line, especially the Mont Guerlain line. I actually very like the original Mont Guerlain. I think it almost becomes my signature scent. Like when it first came out and when I first got it, like I wore it almost every day. And now with this Mont Guerlain bloom of rose, well, let me tell you what I think about it. Okay, this is an eau de parfum, but I thought that the performance is quite eau de toilette like. Yes, it is not really eau de parfum on my skin. Because of the longevity. I have issue with longevity. Okay, now this bloom of rose, as the name goes, it already indicates that this would be a rose fragrance. And I am a fan of rose. I enjoy rose perfume. So this is, even though I bought it by mistake, I don't regret it. Okay, all right. So let's talk about the notes. So in the beginning, I do get very grapefruity kind of citrus. When I checked on Fragrantica, it just showed a picture of a mixture of all the citrusy fruit, like lemon, like whatever lemony like picture. So on me, I think I get that kind of very grapefruity kind of citrus note. It's not exactly lemony like, and it's not exactly mandarin orange like. It is, yes, it's very grapefruity to my nose. And you know what, as it dries down, as it develops some more into the middle stage, the zestiness in this grapefruit note that I get develops almost like it grows and like it ripens further into a very watery, soft, juicy, like an almost overripe. Yes, like an almost overripe kind of fruit. Yes. So yeah, it becomes, yes, very overripe on my skin as it dries down. So other than the grapefruit, as I said just now, the grapefruit note to my nose would just develop into this overripening fruit. And for me, it's very enjoyable because I really like ripe citrusy fruit. So yeah, it's juicy, it is right in my face, kind of like just so many juice coming out of the fruit, that kind of impression. So with that note, it is mixed together with a very jammy rose. Yes, this rose is jammy on my skin. On Fragrantica, I checked that there are other flowery notes like jasmine and orange blossom, but I don't think that the two really shines in this composition. The rose is really the main character, and it's mixed together. It is mixed. This jammy rose here is made very fruity because the citrusy grapefruit, overripe fruit just now that I mentioned just make the whole thing even more sweeter. Like it almost has a tinge of sourness when the fruit is overripe. Yeah, on me it does smell like that. It is quite screechy, but this screechy I like this kind of screechiness. It's just very nice. Especially when the weather is hot. I mean, yeah, it really just has that over-ripening fruit kind of sensation. Yeah. And other than the fruit and the rose, I do get the vanilla. Yeah, the vanilla is just like in the Mont Guerlain, the original Mont Guerlain. The vanilla in that one is very sensual. It's very warming, you know. And then this vanilla is like just adding a little bit of soft roundness to the whole sharp squishiness of this rose and fruity notes. So the whole thing it smells very young to me. It is even younger than the original Mont Guerlain. But you know what? There are some downsides, because despite the truth that I really like the combination of the over-ripening grape fruitiness added with the rose, and together with the rose I do get a little tiny bit of the soft and warm vanilla, I would have to say that the performance is really not that good, because you know what, I really have to respray and spray and respray so that I could really enjoy this fragrance. It almost lasted like about 4 or 5 hours only on my skin, considering that this is eau de parfum. I am a little bit disappointed. I hope that next time, if they ever come up with another Mont Guerlain, please make it more long-lasting and perform better, because I truly like this line. It's just that the performance really upsets me. Now, the Bloom of Rose. Yes, I have to say that I have other perfumes of the same combination, like like rose mixed with vanilla, like especially jammy rose, fruity jammy rose mixed with vanilla. I do have that kind of fragrance in this kind of composition, and I think this Bloom of Rose, I couldn't say that this is actually groundbreaking, because yeah, there are other fragrances that smell similar to this, and sometimes they are more special in a way, because there are some other than citrusy note, people add some peppery notes in their fragrances. So I would say that this one just smells young and nice and friendly and approachable, but this is very forgettable. Yes, I would have to say that this is very forgettable. But anyway, as a fan of Mont Guerlain, I would keep this in my collection for a really long time. I would definitely keep it, and I would spray it whenever I like. I want to make my life more interesting than just a cup of black coffee. Yes, I would like to smell sweet and young and carefree and couldn't care less. Alright, so that's the end of this review. So if you are peeping into my diary, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.